Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery, none but ourselves can free our minds. A powerful quote from the legendary Bob Marley. A profound lyricist, a pioneer of reggae music, and an influential figure in the heart of the Rastafarian movement, Bob Marley's legacy is one that continues to inspire countless individuals worldwide. His voice, a harmonious blend of poignant messages and melodious tunes, transcended geographical boundaries and cultural barriers, echoing the dreams, struggles, and hopes of an entire generation. His songs, filled with profound reflections and powerful messages about love, unity, and resistance against oppression, continue to reverberate in our hearts and minds even today. Born as Robert Nesta Marley in the humble town of 9 Mile, Jamaica, on the 6th of February 1945, Bob Marley was more than just a musician. He was a beacon of resilience, hope, and inspiration. His birthplace, infused with the rhythm of life and struggle, was a testament to the harsh reality of poverty and inequality that riddled his homeland. With his mixed-race heritage presenting its unique challenges, Bob's early life was no walk in the park. However, these trials and tribulations only served to fuel his unquenchable passion for music and his fervor to impact change through his songs. At the tender age of just 16, he formed the band The Wailing Wailers. With the mentorship of Joe Higgs, a renowned figure in the Jamaican music scene, and the support of influential music producer Sir Coxsone, the Wailing Wailers began to make their mark. Their music, a unique blend of ska, rocksteady, and their indigenous genre, was a refreshing deviation from the prevalent pop music of the time. Their songs, filled with poignant messages of love, unity, and resistance, started to resonate with the masses, heralding anew in the Jamaican music scene. Bob Marley's conversion to Rastafarianism was a pivotal moment in his life and had a profound effect on his music, marking a significant shift in his musical style. The spiritual significance of cannabis, a key aspect of Rastafarian rituals, introduced a new depth to his music. This spiritual awakening reflected heavily on his songs, which now had a more profound meaning and a deeper message, ultimately leading to the evolution of reggae. His music became an expression of his beliefs, his struggles, and his aspirations, serving as a voice for the voiceless and a beacon of hope for the marginalized. His legacy, enshrined in his timeless songs, continue to inspire and influence millions around the world even today. However, it was Bob's conversion to Rastafarianism that had a profound effect on his music. The spiritual significance of cannabis, a key aspect of Rastafarian rituals, introduced a new depth to his music and the evolution of reggae. The world began to take notice. Bob Marley, a rising star from the humble island of Jamaica along with his band, began to make waves in the music world. They were no longer just a local sensation. They were now known as the Wailers, a name that was slowly becoming a touchstone for a new and powerful form of music. This form of music was reggae, a genre that, until then, was mostly confined to the Caribbean islands. But under the aegis of Bob Marley and his band, this was about to change. From the rhythmic tunes of the Caribbean, reggae began to garner international recognition, earning its place alongside prominent genres like jazz and rock. Bob Marley and the Wailers began to redefine reggae, molding it, shaping it, and transforming it into something that touched people all across the globe. It was no just music, it was a movement, a force of change that held the power to unite people. This unity was born from a unique blend of sound that Marley had perfected over the years. It was a sound that combined the raw power and rhythm of reggae with the intricate nuances of other genres, creating a symphony that was both unique and enthralling. But this was not all. Marley's powerful lyrics, an amalgamation of his thoughts, philosophy, and experiences, added a depth to his music that resonated deeply with audiences worldwide. His lyrics spoke of love, of freedom, of unity, and of struggle. They were a reflection of his life, his beliefs, and the world he lived in. They carried the weight of the joy and the pain, the triumphs and the challenges, and it was these challenges that would come to define him, not just as an artist, but as a person. Fame and success did not come without trials and tribulations for Marley. As his music continued to unite people, it also brought him into the crosshairs of those who feared his influence. His international tours were fraught with problems, obstacles that would have broken any lesser man. Among these was an assassination attempt in his homeland, a chilling of the dangers he faced. but Marley remained undeterred. He saw these challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to further his message of unity and love. His music became a beacon of hope for a politically divided Jamaica, a balm to soothe the wounds of a nation. This was perhaps best represented in his legendary Smile Jamaica concert, a concert that, despite the threats and the danger, Marley held to bring together a divided nation. But he remained undeterred, using his music to unite a politically divided Jamaica through his legendary Smile Jamaica concert. Bob Marley's global impact was undeniably profound. His influence spread far beyond the borders of his native Jamaica, reaching out to touch every corner of the globe. His international tours were met with overwhelming enthusiasm, despite the occasional chaos. The world was drawn to his unique fusion of reggae, ska, and rocksteady. His live performances were not just concerts, they were electrifying experiences that touched every audience member. Every note he played, every lyric he sang, were imbued with a deep and passion for music. This passion was palpable, seeping into the hearts and minds of those fortunate enough to witness his performances. His commitment to his craft was unwavering, a testament to his love for music and his drive to connect with his fans on an emotional level. Yet despite his meteoric rise to international stardom, Bob Marley was not immortal. His journey was cruelly cut short by the diagnosis of melanoma in the late 70s. This devastating diagnosis did not, however, dampen his spirit or slow his momentum. Even in his final years, his passion music never waned. He continued to create, to perform, to inspire. His last concert, held in September of 1980, was a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of music. But to reduce Bob Marley's legacy to his music alone would be a grave disservice. His influence extends far beyond musical genres. His messages of peace, unity, and liberation resonate even today with millions across the globe. His lyrics, steeped in the Rastafari movement's tenets, speak to the struggles of the oppressed and the downtrodden. They offer hope, solace, and a call to action. Bob Marley was not just a musician, he was a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness. His voice, infused with the weight of his own experiences and the collective struggles of his people, remains a potent symbol of resistance. It's a clarion call to those yearning for freedom, equality, and justice. His life was not an easy one, marked by hardship and adversity. However, through it all, he remained steadfast in his belief in music's power to effect change. His life, his music, his message serve as a testament to the power of music to change the world. To this day, decades after his untimely death, Bob Marley's legacy lives on, inspiring countless others to strive for a better, more just world. Bob Marley's legacy is, however, much more than music. His influence transcends musical genres. His messages of peace, unity, and liberation continue to inspire millions. His voice remains a potent symbol of resistance and hope. His life a testament to the power of music to change the world. In the words of Bob Marley, "My music fights against the system that teaches to live and die." Isn't it inspiring how one man's vision can resonate through the ages? Robert Nesta Marley, known universally as Bob Marley, was not just a musician. He was a revolution, a beacon of hope, an embodiment of freedom and unity. Born on a small island, he carried a message that spread across continents, transcending all boundaries. Bob Marley's music was not just a blend of reggae, ska, and rocksteady. It was a symphony that represented the cries of the oppressed, the yearning for equality, and the thirst for freedom. The beats of his music echoed with the rhythm of rebellion, a rhythm that was born from his own experiences of growing up in the poverty-stricken streets of Jamaica. His lyrics spoke volumes the social and political issues of his time. The simple yet profound words, "My music fights against the system that teaches to live and die," encapsulates not just Bob Marley's mission, but also the essence of his music. It was his weapon, his tool to resist the oppression he witnessed, his medium to arouse consciousness about the inequality and injustice prevailing in society. And it was his message of love and unity that inspired countless individuals and continues to do so. Marley's music was not designed to entertain, it was intended to enlighten. His songs were his sermons, his concerts were his congregations. His music was a rally cry for peace, a plea for justice, a demand for equality, a dream of unity. And his message did not die with him. On the contrary, it grew stronger. spreading far and wide, touching hearts, stirring minds, invoking thought and inspiring change. His music has bridged cultural gaps, unified races, and continues to inspire millions. Today, Bob Marley is not just remembered as, but as a philosopher, a poet, a visionary, a revolutionary. His music has transcended time and space, surviving generations, living on, continuing to fight, continuing to inspire. It's a testament to the power of his message and the love he spread through his music. Earlier generations found solace in his words, they found strength in his message, and they found courage in his fight. Today's generation is no different. They find comfort in his music, they find wisdom in his words, they find unity in his message, and they find hope in his legacy. Bob Marley, a music legend whose journey continues to reverberate through the annals of music and culture, has left a significant impact. His life may have been short-lived, but his legacy is eternal. His music may have been born out of struggle, but it continues to be a source of inspiration and liberation. His words may have been simple, but they carry profound wisdom and timeless relevance. Such is the power of Bob Marley, a music legend whose journey continues to reverberate through the annals of music and culture.